Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. So, today, the topic of the day is going to be sibling entitlement. Now, I'm not sure if that's really a real thing, but I find myself in a predicament right now that I don't really like to be in because it makes me extremely uncomfortable. Um, And so I'll just go ahead and jump right into it, and you guys can give me any advice or let me know if you've ever found yourself in a similar situation and how you worked it all out. So, as most of you know, I have a sister. She's not too much younger than I am. We're like this. Um, but I also have two more sisters. So, in total, I have three sisters. We are 36, 34, 35. 20 or 21, and then 16. Yeah, my dad was still running the streets. But anyway, so as most of you guys know, my father passed on about 16 years ago, literally about 2 to 3 months after I had my oldest, and about a month or two after he had my youngest sister. So when he passed away in 2008, of course, my two younger siblings don't really have any type of memories with my dad, which is unfortunate, but it's understandable. My dad lived a certain kind of life, and y'all already know what kind of life I'm talking about. He was in the street, and that's just what that was. I'm not going to knock it. Everybody picks their life path, and that's just what that is. So shout out to my mom and my mom's family, who really just raised us to be great women and individuals. So shout out, Mom. Good job. But so anyway, back to my siblings and I. So myself being the oldest of all four of us, I pretty much had the say so from the time my father was. Oh, sorry, y'all. I was reading a message. Anyway, y'all, I'm so sorry about that. So when my dad was in a coma and when he was in the hospital and everything, of course, every decision went through me, which was ill time. I don't wish that upon my worst enemy. And y'all know I be wishing stuff, or I used to, upon people. This, I don't wish. Seeing your parents so vulnerable and in a state where you can't help them, I will tell you guys that is what pushed me into my career of being a home health aide and wanting to help others despite their background. That was always really important to me. So anyway, like I stated before, seeing my dad in that state is really what drove me to want to dive into healthcare the way I have. But anyway, so once my dad ended up passing on, my sister and I made the choice to have him cremated. I ain't gonna lie. Part of that was me being selfish because I have a fear of being in tight spaces. I don't want to be in the dark. I have claustrophobia. I didn't want my dad in the dirt. I don't care how anybody feel about that. So I made up my mind with that. But anyway, so fast forward, it's been 16 years. Okay, my dad's ashes and his urn have always been with me. And that's just how that's been. I don't know if it was me being selfish or if that's... No, I can say I wanted him with me because I needed to have him close to me. I can be honest with that. Over the years, my two younger siblings have reached out periodically asking for ashes of our father. Y'all, as an adult, my life be lifing. I had told them I didn't mind giving them the ashes, okay? But as time goes on, that became the farthest thing from my mind. Like, we went through COVID. We went through so much. And money is tight, okay? It's tighter than when somebody got a wedgie in their ass from wearing a thong. Like, it's tight as hell. But anyway, so my sister Brittany and I, the one that most of you know, we had thought it would be best to wait until both girls were of age, meaning 18. That's just what we thought because, our dad's cremated ashes that's something that we need to make sure you're ready for. Um, Now, if that's us being controlling, call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. My dad would always call me ornery. So I guess I was being ornery, but I just thought I was doing what was best. And there's that. So as time goes on, things just keep getting pushed back. And I can say wholeheartedly, it was never done on purpose. It's just, y'all ain't got no kids. Y'all just going to school. I am like 20 years older than y'all. Hey. So, the other day, I woke up to a message from my youngest sister, who is the same age as my oldest, 16. Child. Oh, I don't know why we were lied to. Why do you keep lying to us? Why can't we have some of our dad's ashes? He's not just your dad. Oh, well. First of all, I was asleep. It was like 9:45. Good night, but I'm reading it Saturday, so good morning. Alrighty then. So, I ain't gonna lie. I'm still a work in progress. Y'all don't know how bad I want to tell her, girl, get off. Go on with that. But I didn't. And I really do feel like my dad really came to me at that time and he said, this is now the time for you, Chantel, to take care of this situation and handle it. One thing about me, y'all don't know, my dad's passing was really, really hard for me. Anytime I lose somebody, it's very detrimental to me. But my father was a whole different ballgame. We were not close at all. So, we reconnected when he was sick. So I do have a certain protection when it comes to him and my feelings around that situation. So I let her know, hi, nothing was ever done intentionally to you. However, if you guys would like some ashes, I will go ahead and send you some of Dad's ashes. However, I'm not going to buy your urn or your necklace because you guys obviously can't be patient with me. So there's that. So please go ahead and send me your address and I'll go ahead and get that to you. Take care. Still haven't heard anything back. So I reached out to my sister that I'm close with to let her know what was going on. She wanted me to stand firm and, no, we need to wait till they're 18. I get that, but at the same time, y'all, I don't know. I've always people pleased for so long that I had a stomach ache like all weekend, like trying to figure out like which way is right. Like, do I do what I feel is right in my gut, which is to go ahead and give my sisters what is rightfully theirs, and what they do with my dad's remains is what they do with it. I've done my part. Or do I stick with my sister, the one I'm close with, and do what makes her happy because that's what we agreed on? So y'all, I've decided to go ahead and do what makes me happy and what makes me feel good and what I feel is right. So I went ahead yesterday and got my little envelope to be able to go ahead and send it. Part of me feels good. I won't lie, because I don't want to have to deal with this ever again. I don't like being bothered about this topic, this situation, because it really agitates my soul. But at the same time, he is their father too. And maybe it's just time for me to let go of that control that I've always had. I don't have to control everything. So y'all, that's kind of how I feel about sibling entitlement. It's kind of like, how dare you feel like you're you're entitled to X, Y, and Z, and no? Like, why? Just because you feel like it. That's not how it works. That's really not how it works. But I guess they do deserve some. kind of where I'm at with it. But y'all let me know. Have you ever found yourself in a situation like that? If so, how did you handle it? Did your siblings just like cut you off, or did one sibling still mess with you and the rest of them was like, oh, to hell with you? Because I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. So y'all, I might be looking for my cyber siblings. I'm just kidding. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great week. And go secure your bag and be kind. And remember, put the energy out into the universe that you wish to receive. I'm telling you, the universe is listening. All right, sending you guys love from my heart to yours. Bye.